Hello, my name is Aubrey, and today I am just gonna do my makeup because I have to get ready to go to work, and I figured why not just let you watch me do my makeup. So I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing today. So we'll see where this goes. So I always like to start with my Mario Badescu like facial spray. I like the lavender one because it smells good and it feels nice. I don't believe in primer because I feel like it just makes your makeup slide off of your face. So I just use this. So right now, my favorite foundation is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I don't usually like full coverage foundations because like my skin's not that bad. Like I got a little situation going on here, but my skin is fine and like I like to let it breathe. So I just use the Conceal and Define. I have the shade F3. I don't think it matches me. I'm terrible at matching my foundation, but like when you put bronzer and stuff on, does it really matter? That was way too much. Yeah, I mean, see, this does not match me at all. It's so yellow, but I don't care. It's fine. And I just like to use my damp beauty blender. We love that. I like to put foundation on my ears because it makes it look like it matches me a little bit better, but on this ear I have this piercing and I don't like to get it dirty, and then I have this really nice keloid where I used to have a piercing and it fell out and I don't want to get it infected, so I don't put foundation on that ear. We love an uneven queen. Really important, make sure that you blend down your neck, especially if your foundation does not match you, because it'll make it look like it matches you a little bit better. I also use the Makeup Revolution concealer. This stuff is so bomb. My only complaint is that it smells like it smells like nail polish remover, or like it's very chemically. Like once you put it on, it's fine and you can't smell it, but just when you open it, it's a lot. I never do my makeup in natural lighting. I always do it in my bathroom. And right now I'm doing it in front of my window and it's making me look a lot more disgusting than I actually am. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the number 10. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. For my concealer, I use the shade C1. I just like to go over my whole face and set it like a little bit because I go back and bake after I do my bronzer. Next, I like to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This stuff is amazing. It smells so good. Like it smells like coconuts, and what else can I say? It's just amazing. And I use my Morphe R14 brush. Just swirl that around, tap her off. I like to just take a little bit on my forehead because my forehead is a 12 head. And even though I feel like this does nothing, it makes me feel better. Okay, so I like to take whatever's just left over on my brush, and my nose is really fucked up and it's not straight at all, and I have like a giant bump right here in the middle. So if I contour it looks really stupid and it makes it look worse. It's also uneven as fuck, like this side's higher than this side. So I just like to take whatever's left over on my brush and I just kind of put it across the bridge of my nose so that it kind of looks like it's contoured. So now I'm going to go in and bake. I'm just going to use that same Maybelline powder and my beauty blender. Also, this is super weird, but when I bake, I like to like pull my ear. I don't know why I do that, but I like pull my ear, and then while my face is baking, I like to do my eyebrows, and literally the best thing in the entire world is the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. I use the shade number 4. So my eyebrows are very uneven and disgusting. Like this eyebrow is so nice, like has a nice shape. This one, I don't know what happened. I like to start by just drawing a line underneath, and I don't start at the front of my brow. I kind of start towards the middle-ish. My natural eyebrow starts right there. If I were to draw my eyebrows where they actually are, they would be disgusting, like so far apart. So I like to bring my eyebrow in like a lot, so they're closer together, like that. Once I have this line down, I cannot just do one eyebrow at a time or else they will be so uneven. So after I get the line on the bottom of one eyebrow, I move on and do the line underneath my other eyebrow. So after I do underneath my brows of both of them, then I like to go in on the top. There we go. So there's that. And then I go back to this eyebrow and do the same thing. So this eyebrow is really hard because there's no hair where my arch is, so I have to like draw it myself and I can never make them even. Next, I like to go in and fill in the tail. And then after I fill in my tail, I go to the front of my brow and I draw little hairs. Sometimes they look really good and sometimes they look really bad. So we'll see what happens today. They look really bad today. And then I just do little hair strokes through the rest of my brow. So I think that's as good as they're gonna get. After I'm done with my eyebrows, I like to brush off my bake, and I'm just gonna use my Morphe Y11 brush. I hate this brush, so that's why I literally just use it to dust off my powder. Now I like to go in with my concealer once again, and I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. That was probably too much. I like to use my Morphe M421. It's just a little flat brush. Am I a beauty guru yet? And I just like to clean up underneath my eyebrow to fix any mistakes, because usually there's a lot of them. So I just carved out under my brows, and then I like to take the rest of the concealer that's on my hand, and I just use that to prime my eyelids. So if I were going in with colorful eyeshadow, I would usually just leave this concealer wet and I just put the eyeshadow straight on top of it, because with bright colors, a wet base works a lot better. The colors stick better and they're more vibrant. But today I think I'm just going to do a more neutral look. So I'm just going to use my translucent powder and slightly set my concealer. I think today I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This used to be my shit. Like, she's seen better days. I'm going to start by going into the shade Burnt Orange in my Anastasia palette. And I'm just going to put this in the outer corner. And I like to start by just pressing the color on, and then I use little circular motions to kind of blend it out. And I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner first, and then I'm going to slowly kind of bring it more into my crease with whatever's left over on my brush. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Real Gar. I don't know how to say that. It's just the orange, like the darker orange. Once again, I'm just going to put this right in the outer corner, and I'm going to try to focus this color a little bit lower than the last one. I'm going to go in with my M431 from Morphe. It's just a little pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Cypress Umber, and I'm going to start this like right here on the outer corner, like at my lash line, and put it in like a V shape and start kind of blending it up into my crease. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Real Gar on my big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go right over the top of that. Under my eye, I'm gonna take that little pencil brush and I'm gonna go in with the shade Real Gar, and I'm just gonna put this right under my eye. And then I'm gonna take Cypress Member again, that darker brown, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner, and I'm gonna try to keep it really close to my lash line. I am gonna take my finger, because I don't have a good brush, and I'm gonna take Primavera, I don't know, it's the shimmery gold shade in this palette. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger, and I'm just gonna put this on my eyelid. Alright, so eyeshadow for that eye is all done. I'm gonna go do my other eye and I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. I did my other eye, and now I'm gonna move on to finish my face, because I like to do setting spray before I do my eyeliner and like mascara and stuff so it doesn't melt off. So I'm gonna go in with this Urban Decay blush in the shade Score. I've had this for like 3 years and I'm poor and I don't want to buy a new blush, so I use this one. I'm gonna use my Morphe E4 brush. It's just an angled brush, and take some of that, tap her off, and I like to just put this right on the apples of my cheeks. And I also like to take a little bit of the blush and put it on the tip of my nose. Oh, excuse you. What are you doing? That's Schnarty. There's a whole story behind that name, but that's for another time. Alrighty, I'm gonna go in for my highlighter with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dipped Glow Kit. I'm gonna use my Rubbed Off. This is a Morphe, I forgot, I don't know, it rubbed off, but it's a little Morphe highlighting brush. And I'm gonna go into the shade Summer, the nice pretty gold shade. And we're just gonna put this right on the tops of the cheekbones. And I love highlighter, and I literally want to put it all over my face, so I put a little bit just above my eyebrow. And then I also like to go over to my chin, Cupid's bow, and then I take my finger and put a little on the tip of my nose. Now I'm just going to take this little tiny brush. I have no idea what it is. It's just a little flat brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of that highlighter and put it on my brow bone. And also on my inner corner. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my setting spray now. I use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I like to have my Beauty Blender ready because after I use my setting spray, I like to just kind of bounce my Beauty Blender everywhere to, like, I don't know, I feel like it makes me look less powdery. So, do that. And then just kind of do this. And then your skin looks beautiful. Alrighty, I'm gonna do some eyeliner now. I use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. My only complaint about this is that it dries out hella fast, but other than that, it's bomb. So I'm just gonna do a little wing. I always say that, and it's never little. Also, my wings are very uneven, always like my eyebrows. So, here we go. I like to start by I already fucked up, great. I like to just start by doing, I can't talk while I do this. I just line my eyes first, and then I go in and do my wings, so here we go. Alright, so after I just get a line that's very uneven, because that's how we roll here, I just like to draw my wing. So I like to just draw a line first, then I like to draw the top line. I just like look at my dog and laugh, like he's so funny. Nerdy! Alright, so I'm going to put my fake eyelashes on off camera because it takes me like 20 minutes. I'm awful at it and I can never get them to stick, so I'll be back in like probably 20 minutes when I can get my fake eyelashes to work. Alright, I'm back and I have eyelashes on. That took a very long time because my eyes like to water profusely when I try to put on my eyelashes. That was great. So I just used the Ardell 253s. I used to have Lily Lashes Miami, and they're my favorite eyelashes in the entire world, but your girl does not have $20 to spend on a pair of eyelashes, so Ardell's will have to do. Alright, last thing we have for today is the lips. My favorite liquid lipstick in the entire world is this Huda Beauty one. In the shade Flirt. I hate when liquid lipsticks like decide to just not dry and they're like really sticky for a long time. This one dries down really well and it doesn't make your lips feel like super crusty and dry like most liquid lipsticks do. So here we go with that. So I like to overline my lips a little bit because my top lip is a weird shape and I hate it and I'm self-conscious about it. So yeah. Alright everyone, so this is my face all complete. I hope you enjoyed this, and you should follow my SoundCloud, follow my Instagram. I have a makeup Instagram and I also have my regular Instagram, so follow both of them for more of this, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye.